Happy Sunday. It's another Supple Sunday iteration, and we're going to use the good old Tabata. Everybody likes Tabata. Let's explain what a Tabata is. Tabata is a work to rest ratio of 20 seconds, or of 2 to 1 rather, 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off, times 8 rounds, which will equal exactly 4 minutes. There's no rest in between the Tabatas, right? You could set a clock go, and you're going to be done in 4, 8, 16 minutes, right? 16 minutes long, right? Double. So the Tabata is going to be 4 minutes of double dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. We'll show these, don't worry. You're going to hit all 4 minutes. So these aren't 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No. This is 4 minutes of double dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. On to 4 minutes of hollow holds. Of course, there's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off to cover the 4 minutes, right? Then glute bridges and finishing with V-ups. I'll cover what all these are, but we also have a special bonus challenge for tomorrow that I'd like you guys to work in if you have time. Your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is going to be to accumulate 4 minutes in a handstand position. That does not mean you have to do 4 minutes in a row. It just means you have to get up to 4 minutes. So you might do 30 seconds, 8 times in a row, right? You may do 4 1-minute holds. You may do 45, whatever. Just try to get to 4 minutes. Now, if you consider yourself someone who is adept at holding themselves a handstand on the wall, you may choose the advanced version. Be careful with this one. Make sure your wrists are properly prepped for both of these. But the advanced version is going to be 5 sets of 1 minute long holds with exactly a 60-second rest in between. So you'll hold for 60 seconds, you'll come off the wall, you'll breathe, you'll catch your breath, you'll pop right back up. It is not easy to do this. It's not easy to do this. So let me cover the movements for the workout, and talk to you guys soon. All right, double dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. You may also choose to hold one heavyweight and do a Romanian deadlift. So what we're looking at the difference between Romanian and conventional, right? Romanian, we're gonna lock our knees in slightly bent position. We don't have to be straight, but we're gonna hit our hips back. And usually when the load comes right here in a conventional deadlift, everything comes down. In a Romanian deadlift, when the load gets right here, it's only your hips that move. So I'm going to continue down with my back nice and straight. I might not get to the ground, and I'm going to come all the way back up. You're going to feel this in your booty and feel this in your hammies a lot more. Your back's going to do a lot of work too compared to a conventional deadlift, right? But the idea is still, I'm here, I'm pushing my butt back, and then I'm just going to continue to push my butt back, but not drop it down as I would conventionally speaking, right? I'm going to start from standing just so you guys can see. So, hips back, and then right now I'm loading my glutes, loading my glutes. I would never let my shoulders get this close to even on a traditional. That's why we're not doing that heavy, right? If you had to use one dumbbell, that would be fine. I send my hips back, I send my hips back, I send my hips back. And now where I would go here, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna keep going back and back and back and back and feeling my booty, and then coming right back up and squeezing super tight at the top, making sure our core stays tight as can be. Core stays tight as can be, right? Hollow holds, I think we know. What we want to work on though is that this part of our body stays into the ground, right? Not necessarily up here, right here, right? So as I lie down, see if I can get an angle here where we can see. So, boom, I snap to this position. 20 seconds, rest for 20 seconds. 20 seconds, rest for 20 seconds. If you're not shaking when you're holding it, you're not engaging it properly, right? Hollow holds, fantastic movement. Glute bridges. We're working on that extension from the ground and coming up on our shoulders. Tight, tight, super tight. Steady and squeeze. Get every single contraction tight and tall. Right? You're going to hit them for 20 seconds. Then you're going to chill for 20 seconds. You're going to hit it for 20 seconds, extending and back down. We're not going to hold it. It's not a contraction for 20 seconds. It's a repetition for 20 seconds, right? And then last but not least, the V-ups. I'm less concerned about your arms and feet making contact than I am keeping your neck and arms all in a line. So it's going to look like I'm coming from here. Let me see if I can do this direction. There we go. So I'm straight, and instead of reaching forward like this and trying to touch, I'm going to keep everything straight together. Come up, and I'm not going to come down, right? I'm going to come up, and then I'm gonna come down, right? The whole idea is I'm gonna try to lift everything as tight as I can get, right? You may be able to be Bruce Lee and come really tight through here. I'm not that good, and I'm gonna come down, right? So we're just making it, yep, you guessed it, your core is gonna be on fire. Now, let's pretend that we've got our wrists completely prepped up, right? If we want some basic stuff to remember, we can roll, we can roll, we can reach under and grab, we can reach under and grab from the ground. Basics, right? Here, lean forward, externally rotate slowly, rock into it, internally rotate, all this stuff's gonna be done slowly, rock into it. We'll come up on these digits, come back down. Come up on these digits. If we do 15 repetitions of each of those, 2 or 3 times, our wrists are gonna feel pretty good, right? Now, as we get to the handstand hold, remember, I don't want you to kick up to the handstand unless you have a good line. What does a good line look like? I'm gonna show you right now. I apologize for the camera work, but I'm still here with you. That's not gonna work. We're gonna go here. Boom. All right. So, what do we want is butt tucked under, rib cage down, arms above your head, nice and straight, against the wall, right? So the way to practice that, if I flip upside down here, I can get right into that position, just like this, guys. Tight butt, and I can tease here. I'm gonna hold this push and this press the whole time, right? The whole time that I'm here and balancing. I'm gonna try to accumulate, I should say, 4 minutes of that, right? Now, you can come up on an angle and hold as best you would like and get used to being upside down into that position. I don't think we've worked on any handstand holds for a while, so I feel like it's a good time for it, right? Once again, those of you that drove by today, and even those of you that couldn't, I appreciate that you did. The parade made me feel, it made me feel incredible all day. So I'm so happy that you did it. I appreciate all of you. Those of you that came on and couldn't do it and made comments on Facebook that you were sorry, there's no reason to be sorry. I totally get it. And I know I love you guys too, and I know you guys love me too. And so it was a great feeling. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great Sunday.